And we're live, I think. What is going on, everybody? How y'all doing? So, I just wanted to say hello and say, for the first time in, I don't know how long, we didn't come out with a video today. We always come out with a video on Mondays, and somehow over the weekend, the reason I'm being very cagey with you is because over the weekend somehow I picked up an eye infection, and I don't know how, but man, it hurts. And I didn't realize until just standing here just now how much bright lights it does not like. So we had on the schedule today, and I'm going to explain a few things, and I'm going to also ask you for some suggestions in the comments. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is a guitar tech channel. This is what we do. Thank you for the thumbs up. So the reason you didn't get your video today was because of this stupid eye infection that I got. Even then, it was going to be a little bit different of a video because it wasn't going to be a produced 12-minute sort of video. What we were going to do was we're going to do a live stream setup of this guitar. So for those of you that are not familiar, I see there's a few of you in the comments. Hey, everybody. That know what this is. This is the telly that we built in the Patreon hangouts that we do at the last Monday of every month. So we built this and wound the pickups and did all the wiring and did all the setup and did the fretwork and all that kind of stuff during that Patreon thing. And as the last kind of go around, I was going to do today a live stream and actually do a setup on the guitar live so that people could ask questions about truss rod adjustment, about string action, about intonation, how to set intonation on a 3-saddle telly and do it properly, how to use a strobe tuner, all those kinds of things. Oh, we have a super chat. I'm without Leslie tonight, so you don't get the cool noise, but we will get you. Oof, eye infections are rough. Feel better soon. Thanks, dude. I've actually had 3 eye surgeries on this eye. This eye is a lazy eye. You've probably seen it in the videos where it doesn't 100% line up with everything. And the reason it doesn't is because it's a lazy eye, and I've had muscle correction surgery on it in the past. So I don't actually use it that much, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt like hell when it's infected. And for those of you that were in the last video, in the comments after the video being like, don't get contacts, your eyes are going to get infected. I actually don't use a contact lens in this eye at all because I don't actually use it. So that's not even the eye with the contact lens and it got infected. So it's kind of weird. So thank you for your thoughts on that. I appreciate it. So what I wanted to do with don't miss the hockey horn. Hang on. Here we go. There you go. You got your super chat horn. So one of the things I want to do with this little live stream really quick is to just say sorry about it. I don't usually miss videos, but today was just one of those days everything piled up, and we did. So I just wanted to at least say hello. But I wanted to be productive about this. I just didn't want to come out and be like, boo-hoo me, I have an eye infection. What I want to do is tell you about a couple of the other things that are going on in the channel. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. One of the things that people don't realize that we do at this Dylan Talks Tone is I make pickups. So like these telly pickups that I made this morning before my eye infection really flared up. And I also made like 14 Strat pickups for various orders. So we make all that stuff here in-house. So sometimes the production on the pickup side, obviously it has to take precedence because you order pickups from us. Companies that we design pickups for order pickups from us. And it takes a little bit of, well, a lot of precedent over the video stuff. So the video stuff is kind of, obviously I couldn't do this without the video stuff. But once you pay the money, you want your stuff. So we try to give that a little bit of the priority. So what I'm going to do over the next probably 4 or 5 weeks or so is we're going to do a little bit more live content because it's easier on me. It doesn't take hours and hours of production to do. I could sit down and do an hour and a half live stream with you, but it's just that one live stream. It's not I don't think people realize that, you know, an 11 or 12-minute video takes like, sometimes it can take 2 to 3 days to make. So I don't have time right now because we are so busy. I actually just had one order come in for 250 pickups in one place. So, you know, we're slammed. And so it's really, really cool. I am very grateful for it, but it makes us have to rebalance our tasks. So once a week, what we're going to do is probably going to do, or maybe more than once a week, actually, we're going to do a live stream where we do something technical, sort of like what we did in the past, where, you know, set up a guitar, do the intonation, tell you all about it, but it's going to be live. What's going to be cool about that is that you're going to be in the comments here, super chats, that kind of stuff, and we're going to be able to interact on it, and you're going to be able to learn a little bit more. The other thing is that it'll give you a little bit of an insight into what our Patreon Hangouts are like. And we're going to get into what this month's Patreon Hangout is going to be the last Monday of this month. So I'm going to tell you about that in just a minute. The other thing I'm going to do is we're going to go around the room here and I'm going to tell you some of the other stuff that's coming up. So if you are not a subscriber, hopefully it will encourage you then, because I know if you've watched the videos before, that's how you got here, to hit the button, because I think it's going to be cool. Everybody wants to know how to set up an intonation on a telly with 3 saddles and make it right. So we're going to do that. That's number 1 video. That's actually going to be the next one. We got a bunch of stuff back here. And then this guitar is actually sold and going to a new home. And then what we're going to do also before this video, before this guitar leaves, is we're going to shoot a demo with the Super 90, the Tele 90 pickups that are in this, because we don't have a demo for that on our website. So we're going to do that. The next thing we're going to do, we've got a bunch of stuff. The Patreon Hangout next Monday night is going to be taking the chrome back off of this guitar. And the reason I thought we would do it in a live Patreon Hangout is because it will require us to completely disassemble this guitar. Everything has to come off of it. The neck has to come off. The strap pins have to come off. The bridge, everything. And then it will require us then, once we get all this foil back off of it, to set it back up and have it play right when it's done. So it'll be another great lesson in guitar setup and how that works. And hopefully the paint doesn't come off. So that's going to be a thing that we're going to do Monday night. So if you are not a Patreon member, go to patreon.com/DylanTalksTone and check it out. The other thing that you might not know about that is, since we started the podcast channel, I don't separate those. So if for $5 or whatever it is on the Patreon, you get a lot of content from this channel and from the podcast channel. Tomorrow's episode is going to be Adam Reaver from FU Tone. We're going to talk about working with Van Halen. We're going to talk about working with Slash. This dude has been around. He's done some stuff. And also in the Patreon section of it, because we usually do like an hour of podcast and then like another half hour of Patreon only podcast. In that section, he says, hey, let's develop a product together. And we did it live. And it was really, really cool. And it's actually for one of these. So we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about that in that Patreon thing. So it's kind of worth doing. The other thing I want to mention is this Strat with the classic 5 pickups in it and the amazing setup and all the fretwork done and stuff is for sale. $800 shipped to your house if you want it. Of course, it's basically brand new. I've only ever used it for a couple of videos. Okay. Let's see. What else we have here that I want to talk to you about and show you? Oh, yeah. We had a viewer send us the Justin Chancellor wah, which is really cool. It's got a fuzz in it. It's got a wah. It's for bass, but why can't it be for guitar? So we're going to do a video about it. It's pretty cool. There's a couple things I really cannot stand about it, but there's a lot that I really, really like about it. So we'll get into that soon. The other thing that we've got going is I still own a 50-watt katana. It's actually brand new. It's still got all the packaging on it. So that's for sale too. I'm going to get rid of that if you guys want it. But I want to shoot 2 more videos with it. we want to do a comparison video between the Catalyst 100, which is the amp that I'm actually going to keep. I already sold the Marshall. I sold the Marshall yesterday, which is crazy. It's amazing to me that I like this thing this much. I personally did not think I was going to like it more than the Katana, if you can imagine. So anyway, I like it more than the Katana. I'm going to keep it. I had no intentions of keeping the Marshall. So one of you actually bought it. I'm shipping it out to Missouri tomorrow. It was supposed to get done today, but then there was this whole, I can't see, I have to do a tele-doctor thing and go get a prescription. Anyway, today kind of went to crap. Okay, so I want to do a comparison between the Katana and the Catalyst. And I'm very interested in your thoughts on what you want to see compared in that. What I would recommend that you do is put that, once this live stream is over, put it in the comments below. If you put it in the feed right here, it'll be really hard to find because there's so many comments. But if you put it in the comments below after the stream is over and you have specific questions that you want me to cover, please do that. I'm also going to make a post on Instagram, usually about 2 days before I shoot that video, at Dylan Talks Tone. Instagram at Dylan Talks Tone is where we usually do that, and I ask for questions and input, on videos and stuff. And also, if you're a Patreon member, ask it over there, just anywhere on Patreon, and I always include that stuff. Okay, so that's another video that we want to do. And then the other, there's a whole bunch more stuff. This is really kind of fun. For those of you that have not seen this guitar before and have asked about it in various videos and stuff, this is the Somnium guitar, and on the back the pickups come out. So that pickup is out. It's just the way it is. And what's really cool about it is that's a passive Seymour Duncan. This is an active EMG. We can just stick that right in there. It doesn't matter where it goes, and it works. So I want to do some fun stuff. I have the cartridges for Strat stuff. So I want to do a couple of fun videos with this guitar. One, I want to do what does a Strat pickup sound like with a bridge position in the neck. I want to do that video. The other one we want to do is what if you take the neck pickup out, will it affect the sustain? And we'll be able to do it live. Now I know Jim Lill did this in his video, and it was very cool. However, we could do it a little differently. I'm not going to say better because I really like how he did his. For those of you that got in the comments and thought that I jammed on him or was hard on him or something, I thought that video was amazing. Anyway, we're going to be able to like A-B it like super fast because you'll literally be able to take the pickup out, go like this, and put it back in and just boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Kind of fun. And I've got some other stuff too that we want to do with this. If you have ideas, some wacky ideas for this, I can put Strat pickups in it. I can put P90s in it. I can put Tele pickups in it. Of course, we can put humbuckers in it. What do you want to see? Let me know. The other cool part about the Catalyst is I'm trying to get it set up. I don't have it set up here right this very second, but I have it set up where it can be, well, not right this moment, but if I get the live stream set up properly, we'll be able to play in live streams. So to do some of that stuff and, hey, what about this? Like live, we'll be able to do it live. So the Catalyst is amazing USB out. I really like how it sounds. So those are a few things that we've got coming. I'm trying to think of what else. If you have ideas for videos that you want me to try to approach, I don't care if it's wacky stuff, like, more wacky videos, like what happens if you, I don't know, like fence post kind of stuff. That was really fun. I want to kind of think out of the box. The other thing is, I was just going to say, I was going to tell you something. I guess that's really it. I'm really looking forward to doing a lot of this stuff, but there's going to be live stuff. There's going to be lower production stuff. So bear with me as we get through this busy part. It's probably going to be till the end of June that we're slammed. The next 6 weeks, we've got to make tons and tons of pickups, and we are not slowing down. We've had the busiest months we've ever had at Dylan Talks Tone for actual pickups. So if you want pickups, I'm not saying that you're going to be out on a waiting list. We don't do that. But what I am saying is if you want them, the faster you order them, the faster you get them, because that's how we prioritize stuff. And then we've got to make, I think Texas Toast sold 20 of those Challengers with the P90s in them. And so we've got to make all the pickups for those. So that's 40 P90s that I've got to make. And we've got plus all this stuff, plus a lot of other stuff. So it's going to be exciting. I'll try to include you guys in some of that stuff, as we go. So let me really quick just run through here and see if there's any questions that we might be able to ask really quick. I was thinking about doing a video about how to ship a guitar too, since we have to ship this one. And when we sell the Strat, I really need to sell that Strat. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I bought another guitar today. Let's see. Don't miss the hockey horn. We got that. Let's see. I don't take days off unless I really have to. Don't share your guitars with people you don't know. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of desanitizing here in the next few days. Faux show. Dylan, can you bump your mic? I got this new mic and I don't really like it. I think maybe I can though. It's kind of driving me nuts actually. Here, hang on. Let's try it. Maybe that helps a little. Oh, that's a little hot. I got to use the preamp on the could use the preamp on the camera. Bump the preamp on the camera a little bit more. All right. One day you and Phil McKnight will be the only pickup makers. Phil McKnight doesn't make pickups. Let's see. Mad watch hours for sure. Well, the thing is, you can always watch these videos too. Afterwards. It doesn't look serious. It's just freaking like a pink eye thing. It's no big deal. Yeah, $800 is dumb cheap for that Strat. You are not joking. Somebody needs to get it. Can you get white and cream bobbins for telebridge pickups? No. Do you wax pot all your pickups? Most of them. Pretty much all of them. Let's see. Can you imitate a 65 Strat pickup? I've got a better than that. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Well, that was it. I just wanted to share with everybody. Thanks for hanging out. And I guess we'll see.